In a noisy world where everyone wants attention, we often forget about the power of staying quiet. Long ago, the Stoics, wise thinkers, knew this well. They could grab people's attention without saying a word. Imagine walking into a room and instantly becoming the main focus, not by being flashy or loud, but by having a presence that draws everyone in. This isn't just old wisdom or big ideas, it's something we can all do in our daily lives. Today, let's explore silent attraction, inspired by the ancient Stoic teachings. It's about more than just making an entrance, it's about leaving a strong impression effortlessly, like it's the most natural thing in the world. If you've ever felt ignored in a world that's always noisy, now's the time to learn how to use your silence to make a big impact. Let's uncover the secrets to effortlessly catching people's attention by embracing the ancient art of Stoic charm. If you've ever felt like you don't quite fit in with the majority of people, then this message is specifically for you. Don't skip any part of this conversation. You are the unique individual we've been longing to connect with. How often do we find ourselves hiding our true thoughts or suppressing our passions just to blend in? It's a common struggle that many of us face. However, Stoicism gently guides us back to our genuine selves. It reminds us that our authenticity is what truly makes us attractive. When we stay true to ourselves, we emit a resonance that deeply connects with others. It's like sending out a signal that says, "Here I am, authentic, unapologetic, and real." And let me tell you, that kind of honesty is absolutely captivating. But let's delve deeper. Being yourself means embracing your quirks, passions, and vulnerabilities. It's about being consistent in your words and actions, showing up as your true self each and every day. It's about standing firm in your convictions, even when the world tries to sway you. Finding solace in your own skin, understanding that your authentic expression is your greatest asset. Remember, the Stoics valued virtue above all: courage, justice, and self-control. Living by these principles, guided by your inner moral compass, not only makes you appealing to others but also brings you closer to personal tranquility and happiness. So, how can you start embracing the power of authenticity? It all begins with looking inward. Take some time to understand your values, passions, and limits. Think about what truly excites you, what drives you forward, and how you can make sure your actions reflect your true self. Then, take the brave step of revealing that genuine self to the world. It's not about aiming for perfection or seeking approval from everyone. It's about being true to yourself, staying consistent, and showing up as your authentic self every day. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good person should be one." In our context, replace person with individual, and the message remains just as powerful. Don't spend your life pondering what makes someone attractive or likable. Embrace your authenticity. Live by your values and let your true self shine. That's the power of being yourself. And let me tell you, in a world that often values conformity, your authenticity is your greatest strength. It's what quietly attracts people to you in the most natural and meaningful way. The way we present ourselves to the world tells a story without saying a word. Stoicism doesn't mean giving up material possessions or neglecting how we look. Instead, it encourages us to live with purpose, including how we express ourselves through our appearance. Stoicism highlights the importance of authenticity and simplicity, urging us to focus on what truly matters in our style. This doesn't mean strictly adhering to a minimalist look or completely ignoring fashion trends. It means choosing clothing that reflects our true selves, outfits that mirror our personality, values, and roles in life. It's about making deliberate choices that align with our inner essence, rather than blindly following fleeting fashion trends. Think about how you feel when you wear something that truly represents who you are: confident, comfortable, maybe even a bit unstoppable. Matching your outward appearance with your inner self boosts your authenticity, making you stand out not because of extravagance, but because of the unique sense of self you radiate. But style is more than just clothes. It includes your whole look, from your hairstyle to your accessories, each choice adding to the masterpiece that is you. Stoicism encourages us to make these choices thoughtfully, ensuring they add value rather than just noise. So, how can we use Stoic wisdom to guide our style? Start by considering what each piece in your wardrobe says about you. Does it match your values? Does it reflect who you truly are or who you want to be? The goal isn't to impress others, but to express yourself genuinely and intentionally. Remember, your style isn't set in stone, it changes as you grow and move through life. Embrace these changes while staying true to yourself, letting your external expression evolve alongside your inner journey. It's incredible how much we communicate without saying a word. Our posture, gestures, even how we move through a room, all send messages to those around us. Stoicism teaches us about control and awareness, not just of our minds but also of our bodies. Understanding that our external expressions mirror our internal states highlights the importance of mindful body language. From a Stoic viewpoint, mastering body language isn't about faking gestures to appear a certain way, it's about aligning our outward movements with our inner values and intentions. It's about integrity, maintaining consistency between how we feel inside and how we present ourselves outwardly. Let's consider the simple act of maintaining good posture. It's not just about appearing confident, it's a physical way of showing self-respect and personal dignity, qualities highly valued in Stoicism. When you stand tall with your shoulders back and head held high, you're not just telling the world that you're confident, you're affirming to yourself that you deserve respect. This self-assured stance naturally attracts people to you, creating an atmosphere of approachability and trustworthiness. But it goes beyond just posture. The subtleties of our facial expressions, the warmth of our smile, the sincerity in our eye contact, these aspects of body language speak volumes. They have the ability to bridge gaps, making others feel seen and understood without saying a word. A genuine smile, for example, can soften even the most guarded heart, while sincere eye contact can establish a connection as profound as any conversation. Stoicism teaches us to be present and mindful in every moment, and this includes our body language. Being truly present means being aware of how we're physically interacting with those around us. It's about making sure our body language reflects our genuine feelings and intentions, whether it's showing empathy, openness, or simply a willingness to engage. This mindful approach to nonverbal communication fosters genuine interactions and relationships built on trust and respect. So, how can we apply Stoic principles to master the art of body language? It begins with self-awareness. Take the time to notice your own nonverbal signals. Are you fully present in your interactions, or are you unintentionally closed off? Are your gestures welcoming and inclusive, or do they create barriers between you and others? Practice being present in the moment, fully attentive to the person you're talking to. Let your body language come from a place of honesty and purpose. Furthermore, the Stoic principle of moderation applies here too. It's not about overwhelming others with a strong scent, but choosing a fragrance that invites them closer, that whispers instead of shouts. It's a scent that lingers in a room, leaving a subtle yet lasting impression, much like the quiet but powerful impact we aim for through our actions guided by Stoicism. The wisdom of Stoicism leads us to act with virtue and respect in every aspect of life. With its emphasis on virtue, self-restraint, and understanding, Stoicism fits perfectly with the idea of captivating manners. It's not just about following social rules to look good, it's about embodying respect, kindness, and thoughtfulness for others through what we do. This harmony between Stoic values and our behavior towards others creates a quietly compelling charm. It shows that we're not only mindful of our actions but deeply value those we interact with. Think about the effect of truly listening when someone talks, of being fully present without the distraction of phones or our own thoughts. This act of being there, a key part of Stoic practice, shows that we respect the person and the moment we're sharing with them. It's a simple yet profound way of interacting that resonates deeply in today's often disconnected world. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us about the importance of empathy, of understanding and sharing others' feelings. When our manners are filled with genuine empathy, when we're quick to offer help or support, we're practicing Stoic virtues in a way that anyone can relate to. These acts of kindness and empathy don't just make us more likable, they draw people to us, creating a warm and authentic connection. Let's delve into the nuances of manners. Knowing how to navigate social interactions with grace, from dining etiquette to conversation skills, reflects a mindfulness and respect for the situation and the people we're with. Stoicism doesn't teach us to retreat from the world but to engage with it thoughtfully, and mastering these social graces is evidence of that engagement. It shows that we care enough to consider our actions, to honor the unwritten rules that pave the way for deeper connections. Being fully present isn't just a suggestion, it's a powerful call to action, a remedy for the superficial interactions so common in our fast-paced world. Surprisingly, it aligns well with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes living in the present and appreciating each moment as it comes. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. When we apply this to our interactions with others, it means giving them our undivided attention, free from past regrets or future worries. It's about engaging with them wholeheartedly, conveying a sense of presence that says, "You matter to me, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be." This kind of attention is rare and invaluable. And it has the power to turn even the most ordinary interaction into a meaningful connection. Being present goes beyond simply showing up, it involves actively participating in the here and now, listening not just to respond but to truly understand. It's the distinction between chatting with someone who's constantly checking their phone and conversing with someone who's fully focused on you, making you feel truly acknowledged. The latter leaves a lasting impression, creating a sense of warmth and authenticity that's irresistibly appealing. But how do we nurture this presence in a world that constantly demands our attention? It starts with mindfulness, the practice of being aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. By becoming more mindful, we can catch ourselves when our minds start to wander and gently guide our focus back to the present moment. It's a skill that, like any other, improves with practice and patience. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to treasure the beauty of the present moment, viewing it as a precious gift. Every interaction, no matter how brief, offers an opportunity to connect, learn, and evolve. When we approach our interactions with this mindset, we not only enrich our own lives but also profoundly impact those around us. However, being present also entails being vulnerable, allowing ourselves to be seen and seeing others without the shields we often put up. It's about shedding the facade and connecting on a human level, understanding that fundamentally, we all crave understanding and connection. This vulnerability, though it may feel intimidating, holds tremendous power. It dismantles barriers and fosters trust, laying the groundwork for deeper, more meaningful relationships. It serves as a reminder that sometimes, less is more. This principle, deeply rooted in Stoic wisdom, teaches us the importance of restraint and the potency of keeping some aspects of ourselves private. It's not about deception or secrecy, but rather the conscious decision of what to disclose about ourselves and when. This selective disclosure creates an allure that draws people in, eager to unravel the layers of our being. Stoicism, with its focus on inner contemplation and personal development, encourages us to concentrate on nurturing our character rather than seeking external validation. This philosophy seamlessly aligns with cultivating an air of mystery. By not revealing everything up front, we invite others to engage more deeply, to peer beyond the surface. It's a subtle invitation to explore, a signal that there's more to us than initially meets the eye. This doesn't entail playing games or constructing a facade. Instead, it's about allowing our complexity and depth to unfold naturally over time. Consider the difference between a book that divulges the plot from the outset and one that gradually reveals its secrets, captivating readers with each turn of the page. Similarly, in personal interactions, a hint of mystery can elevate a conversation from mere information exchange to an intriguing discovery. It transforms each encounter into a chapter in a compelling narrative, enticing others to delve deeper into the richness of our character. Finding the right balance starts with being mindful of what we share and the reasons behind it. It's about sharing with intention, not just to fill a void or succumb to the pressure of oversharing in today's culture. It requires self-discipline, a virtue cherished by Stoicism, to navigate between being open and preserving a sense of mystery. It also means prioritizing the depth of our connections over their quantity, recognizing that meaningful relationships are built on mutual exploration and respect for each other's complexities. Moreover, embracing a hint of mystery honors our inner world. It acknowledges that certain thoughts, experiences, and dreams hold special significance when kept private. This selective sharing isn't about withholding, it's about cherishing. And when we do choose to share, it becomes all the more meaningful because it's a gift freely given, not demanded. By adopting this Stoic approach to mystery, we also become better listeners. Instead of rushing to share our own stories, we create space to truly hear others, to engage with their essence. This fosters a reciprocal exchange, a flow of understanding and connection that enriches both sides of the conversation. It sparks genuine curiosity and fosters deep bonds. Cultural wisdom goes beyond simply knowing facts or geography. It's about grasping the essence of different cultures, respecting their traditions, struggles, and joys. It's a journey guided by Stoic values of knowledge and wisdom, expanding our horizons to embrace diversity and nurture empathy. Stoicism reminds us of the importance of looking beyond our own experiences and understanding the broader world. It encourages us to seek wisdom from our surroundings and recognize the shared humanity in all people. Embracing cultural wisdom allows us to step into the shoes of others, exploring the vibrant tapestry of human culture. In doing so, we not only broaden our perspectives but also break down the barriers that divide us. Imagine the depth and richness that cultural wisdom brings to our conversations and interactions. When we share stories from different cultures or express understanding in another language, we're building bridges. We're showing respect for others' experiences and signaling that we value diversity as more than just an abstract idea. But you don't need to be a globetrotter or a cultural expert to cultivate this wisdom. It's about nurturing curiosity, keeping an open mind, and genuinely wanting to learn about the many ways people live around the world. Stoicism's focus on self-improvement fits perfectly with the quest for cultural wisdom. By exposing ourselves to different worldviews, we challenge our assumptions, confront our biases, and become more empathetic. It's a form of self-education that shapes us into more compassionate individuals, better equipped to engage meaningfully with the world. So, how can we develop this cultural wisdom? Start with small, deliberate steps. Read books by authors from diverse backgrounds, watch films that offer glimpses into other lives, and explore art and music from different cultures. Seek out conversations that broaden your understanding and push you out of your comfort zone. Each cultural encounter, every new piece of knowledge, adds another layer to your understanding, enriching your perspective and deepening your ability to connect with others. This goes beyond just feeling sympathy. It's about truly grasping someone's experiences, their highs and lows, and connecting with them on a profound emotional level. Compassion serves as the bridge that links our hearts, enabling us to see beyond our differences and recognize the shared humanity that unites us all. In the intricate fabric of Stoicism, compassion plays a vital role, echoing the philosophy's fundamental principles of empathy, community, and the interconnectedness of all beings. Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge our common bonds, urging us to extend our care beyond our immediate circle to the broader community and the world at large. It's a call to action, prompting us not only to feel deeply but also to act upon those feelings in a meaningful manner. When we approach others with compassion, we're offering more than just sympathy, we're giving a piece of ourselves, our time, attention, and support. This act of selflessness, of stepping outside our own concerns to ease the burdens of another, is one of the most alluring and magnetic qualities a person can possess. It draws people towards us, fostering warmth and depth in our relationships that cannot be artificially manufactured. However, compassion isn't always simple. It requires us to confront our discomfort, to sit with the pain of others without hastily offering solutions or empty reassurances. It calls upon us to listen attentively, to comprehend before seeking to be understood. This level of engagement may be challenging, but it's also immensely gratifying. By opening our hearts to the experiences of others, we not only help to lighten their burdens but also enrich our own lives, gaining invaluable insights and perspectives that we might otherwise have overlooked. Furthermore, compassion nurtures a sense of belonging and community in a world that often feels fragmented and isolating. Acts of compassion remind us that we're not alone, that we're part of something greater than ourselves. This connection is deeply ingrained in our human nature, and it's what makes compassion such a potent force for building meaningful relationships. When we genuinely care about others' well-being, we lay the groundwork for profound, enduring connections that transcend surface-level interactions. Practicing compassion also demands vulnerability. It requires us to open ourselves to the possibility of being moved by others' suffering, to empathize with their pain as if it were our own. While vulnerability may seem intimidating, it's also a sign of strength. It shows a willingness to set aside our ego and connect with others authentically. This sincerity is magnetic, drawing people to us in ways that shallow encounters never could. They say laughter is contagious, and while it may not cure all woes, it possesses the remarkable ability to transform the mood of a room and uplift spirits. Laughter, with its infectious charm and knack for lightening even the heaviest of hearts, holds a special kind of enchantment. Initially, stoicism and laughter may seem like an odd pairing. Yet, at its essence, Stoicism advocates for living a fulfilling life, finding joy in the present, and forming deep connections with others, objectives that laughter effortlessly supports. The Stoics recognize the importance of joy and the value of not taking life too seriously all the time. They understood that laughter could serve as a resilient force, helping us confront life's absurdities and challenges with grace. It's in shared laughter that we discover common ground, a reminder that despite our differences, we all share the capacity for happiness. Laughter embodies the Stoic principle of living in the present moment. When we share genuine laughter, we're fully immersed in the here and now, unburdened by thoughts of the past or worries about the future. It's a form of mindfulness, allowing us to fully savor the present moment and the happiness it brings. Through laughter, we not only enjoy a temporary reprieve from life's challenges but also practice Stoic acceptance, recognizing that while we may not control everything, we can choose to embrace life's lighter moments wholeheartedly. Furthermore, laughter serves as a powerful connector. It breaks down barriers and forges connections. In moments of shared humor, we become more open, more united, and more authentically human. This resonates with the Stoic emphasis on community and the interconnectedness of humanity. Through laughter, we're reminded of our shared humanity, of the common threads that bind us despite our diverse backgrounds. Laughter has a remarkable ability to foster connection and reaffirm our shared humanity, transcending barriers of culture and circumstance. But how can we invite more laughter into our lives? It begins with lightening up and embracing the humor in life's absurdities, including our own foibles. This doesn't mean dismissing serious matters or ignoring challenges, but rather finding a balance between acknowledging both joy and sorrow as essential aspects of the human experience. We can actively seek out opportunities for laughter, whether through engaging in playful activities, spending time with humorous companions, or simply finding amusement in the ordinary moments of our lives. In a world that often demands our constant attention and puts external obligations first, making self-care a priority becomes an act of rebellion. Seeing self-care through the lens of Stoicism goes beyond occasional treats. It involves consciously nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Stoicism teaches us the importance of mastering ourselves and recognizing our responsibility to maintain our own well-being, not out of selfishness, but as a foundation for effectively contributing to the world around us. When we prioritize our health and happiness, we arm ourselves with the resilience and wisdom needed to navigate life's challenges. This kind of self-care isn't just about physical health, it includes nurturing a healthy mind and emotional strength through mindfulness, reflection, and engaging in activities that fulfill us intellectually and spiritually. By caring for ourselves, we become better equipped to support others with patience, empathy, and compassion, thereby making positive contributions to our communities. Incorporating self-care into our daily routines, in line with Stoic principles, means taking intentional steps like nourishing our bodies with nutritious food, staying active, getting enough rest, and making time for contemplation and relaxation. It also involves setting boundaries to protect our time and energy, focusing on activities that resonate with our values, and fostering personal growth. Ultimately, true independence, as Stoicism suggests, isn't about being isolated but about having the strength and confidence to stand on our own while recognizing our interconnectedness with others. By prioritizing self-care and building inner resilience, we not only empower ourselves but also indirectly contribute to the well-being of those around us, embodying the Stoic ideal of living in service to the greater good. Laughter has an amazing ability to bring people together and remind us of our shared humanity, regardless of our diverse backgrounds. But how can we invite more laughter into our lives? It starts with lightening up and finding humor in life's absurdities, including our own mistakes. This doesn't mean dismissing serious situations or ignoring challenges. Rather, it's about acknowledging both joy and sorrow as essential parts of being human. We can actively seek out joy by doing fun activities, spending time with people who bring laughter, or simply appreciating the humor in everyday moments. In a world that often demands our constant attention and focuses on external obligations, making self-care a priority becomes an act of rebellion. Self-care, viewed through a Stoic lens, goes beyond occasional treats to involve a deliberate commitment to nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Stoicism teaches us the importance of mastering ourselves and recognizing our responsibility to maintain our own well-being, not out of selfishness but as a foundation for contributing effectively to the world around us. When we prioritize our health and happiness, we equip ourselves with the resilience and wisdom needed to face life's challenges. This form of self-care extends beyond physical health to include nurturing a healthy mind and emotional resilience through practices like mindfulness, reflection, and engaging in activities that stimulate us intellectually and spiritually. By taking care of ourselves, we become better equipped to show up for others with patience, understanding, and kindness, thus positively impacting our communities. Incorporating self-care into our daily lives, guided by Stoic principles, involves intentional steps like eating nourishing foods, staying physically active, ensuring sufficient rest, and making time for reflection and relaxation. It also means setting boundaries to protect our time and energy, prioritizing activities aligned with our values, and fostering personal growth. Ultimately, true independence, according to Stoicism, doesn't mean isolation but rather having the strength and confidence to stand alone while recognizing our interconnectedness with others. By prioritizing self-care and cultivating inner resilience, we not only empower ourselves but also indirectly contribute to the well-being of those around us, embodying the Stoic ideal of living in service to the common good. Your presence and the depth of your spirit have truly enriched our journey here at Stoic Journal. Your engagement and curiosity are the heartbeats of our community, making it a place of genuine connection and growth. If our conversation has stirred a longing for deeper understanding, I encourage you to explore one of the suggested videos on your screen. Dive deeper into the well of wisdom, continue to expand your knowledge, and allow the timeless teachings of Stoicism to guide your path. And always remember, in the quiet eloquence of your actions, your life tells a story that resonates with profound meaning.